Okay. All right. Now, at the end of the battle, this started on Yuri's beginning, like in the middle of Yuri's first watch. So, I mean, you guys can rest, but it would be more of a benefit of a short rest than versus a long rest, because more than half the night has gone by. You have about 3 to 4 hours before the sun comes up.
Doesn't matter to me. I didn't take any health damage, and I've still got all but one spell. So
Can I spend some hit dice then?
I know
Yes, you
Horus
can.
was
That's
burning his
that's
spells.
what I'm saying. Like, since it'll be a short rest, you guys can use your hit dice or whatever benefits you get from a short rest.
Yuri's gonna kind of look over the Oni.
Yeah, I wanted the toenails as well. If you want me to make
Yeah,
like a
I
survival roll or
definitely could
something.
use help with any sort of check ever. Just FYI.
Well, if you guys want to do survival to see how many toenails you get, you can.
I have 2. Can I assist him?
Sure.
Well, no. I mean, I'm assisting him. I didn't mean to click it.
Okay, so go ahead and roll there. Well, if you want, since we can say that Horus
I'll
is
just be
helping
helping
you,
him.
so we'll just give you the 21. At this rate, you both can get 5 toenails each.
I'll keep 5. Hey, are those like those ogre toenails? What are you doing there?
Well, that's what I'm hoping. Like, I got a couple from the last Oni, but I sort of mushed it up with my dragon's nut. I didn't really harvest them so nicely.
Yeah, these 5 are a lot better than your last 2.
Yeah, I'm showing him the technique I got from the ogres. Is like you pop it under there and you pry it up like that.
Oh, you nasty ass motherfuckers.
Oh, these don't smell as bad as the ogres. It smells more like cheese. Oh, no, it smells just as bad.
All right. So, yep. So you guys go and rest.
Was there any gold, or was his sword like of good quality? Or
Let's see. Well, he had 2 glaives on him. They were of normal quality. I mean, they're very good quality for an Oni, but I mean, they're just normal glaives made for a large person.
Mm-hmm.
So if you wanted to carry it, you could, but you couldn't carry 2. It'd be like carrying a 2-handed weapon.
I'll ask Keone if he could make his sword big and try to hack off the horns off this thing.
Well, Yuri, for sure.
Yeah, I don't see.
Do they have horns?
Well, well, this picture does when I put in Oni, but the one in the book doesn't. But he used to say they're claiming there isn't some horn offshoot.
I'm not to say that.
Now, if you want to get the horns, they're a little bit more complicated than the toenails, so that would need another survival check.
I'm going to call you extra disgusting.
19.
I've heard that certain people want the horn of an Oni-chan.
Fuck.
Okay. Now, with that
Harvest the lower horn!
With that 19, you're able to get off one horn very nicely. The other one is still there, but you
Here you are,
saw
Yuri.
through the horn.
Shit. It was... God, I had to check the chat. Who the fuck sounded like Keone?
What?
It was me.
Somebody did a spot on Keone.
He came into
Correction,
chat
right
and then left.
I didn't hear this.
You're always
I was
saying
quoting
no to my
Futurama.
horn, and now you want this horn.
The horn of plenty. Plenty of poo.
All right, the horn of Oni-chan.
So it's like morning. We've only got like an hour or so before we head
Well,
out.
here's the thing. When the battle ends, you have 3 hours till morning,
All right,
which
well,
you can rest and sleep and get all your short rest stuff in, but you don't have any other attacks throughout the night.
okay. I'm ready to go in the morning if you guys are.
Me too, and I'm wiping off like the blood off the dagger on the orc's face.
You're so disgusting. I can't leave you guys alone for like 2 seconds.
I go up to the orc. I'm like, "Is this your friend? Did you summon him? Why you like keeping attacking us? I've never seen an Oni before, and we got attacked twice. Is it your doing? And I like
Yeah.
shove him.
He
I
just
stop wiping the blade and I keep it on his face to try to give him
Yeah.
advantage on whatever he's doing. That's a good
He-
question.
he just laughs at. If I had that ability, I would have swarmed you with them, not just brought one measly. But still, it was fun watching him try to kill you all.
It would be a lot nicer if we could kill all of you fuckers at once. We're losing sleep over this shit.
Yeah, you do need your beauty sleep, that's for sure.
I turn to the rest of the group a little peeved and I say, alright, every time we're on watch, wake this fucker up. He doesn't get to sleep.
Fine by me.
No full rest for him. At least until, I don't know what point exhaustion starts making you slow. Out of game.
I think it's 2 levels.
2 or
Alright.
three levels, yeah.
No night's sleep for you.
Shall we continue? I think we're like a day from town, if I'm remembering correctly. So we should get there tonight.
But it's been so peaceful out in the woods and there's humans there.
Peaceful? We've been attacked like every night.
That's yeah, but there's humans there. Okay.
And we head out.
All right, well, you guys head out, and the dice gods are loving you because I rolled all ones, which means I'm waiting for the day where I'm going to roll all tens. You know it's eventually going to happen. But yeah, but you guys go throughout the entirety. You guys arrive at Ailborough that very night. You had no problems whatsoever. The woods were still kind of quiet, but nothing attacked you or anything. You arrive at the city maybe at around 10 o'clock at night.
Vadnius, if you are here.
I'm here. What's up?
We had a little conversation about maybe hiring a couple of people to pretend like they helped us with this. And I'm saying this all away from the orc and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anyone that we like? I think if there's too many people, we might get caught out. Too many mouths. But like 2 or 3 people, we pay them 100 gold. We get 400 for them. Would you be interested in like maybe finding some people for us? I don't really know anyone. I'm not like a merchant type who talks to
Can you
people
cast
like that.
Silent image?
I don't really know anyone from Elborough, but I'm sure I could convince. And I agree with you, and only doing, grabbing a couple people. But I'm sure I could convince a couple of people to help us out.
Yeah, I was just thinking, being like a merchant, you would be good at making deals and things like that.
Can either you or
I'll see what I can
Keone
do.
make like silent images?
Negative.
Negative.
But yeah, I can see about finding us some help when we get back to town.
Should we go to the inn and keep our friend there overnight and then go to the sheriff's in the morning?
I think that would probably be a wise idea.
Humans don't get uppity when you bring people in chains places. I mean, they're humans, right? They don't care about that.
Well, yeah,
Right.
we might have to deal with that. Maybe pay off the innkeeper, or
Really?
like maybe
yeah.
I don't know.
Corruption.
We'll see. Maybe we can just say that the
You
sheriff's
could just
office is closed.
send one of us like an hour ahead to go meet a couple people. Like it wouldn't really be like I could just head into town about an hour beforehand. Say we got separated or something. Worst case scenario. Like what's the chance I really bump into the sheriff walking through?
Well, it's like
Whatever district has a handful of poor people.
it's just that it's like 10 o'clock at night. I don't know who we're gonna find this late. Like we're gonna have to rest till morning anyway. I mean, we could rest outside of the city.
How far away from the city are we?
Should be less than a mile.
Yeah, like we get to the city around 10 o'clock. So if we wanted to camp outside of it, we could, I suppose, like an hour away or whatever.
That's what I'm saying. You don't even really have to camp. You just give someone an hour head start, and then let them get there and sort it out. It's not gonna take long.
I can move faster than all of you. I mean, frankly.
Right, but it would have to be
Going
me because
really
you're not the
slow.
persuasive one.
But I know people.
Yeah, sorry, we don't trust you for that.
I know
Right,
people.
yeah.
I know people.
Well-
Yeah, okay, that's the problem.
That kobold. I know that kobold.
Well,
Okay.
I
Case in
will
point.
stay with the orc. I think maybe one more person should stay with me. We could probably, and then just in case he overpowers me or whatever. But I suppose the rest of you could go and sort out everything that we need doing.
I think I can handle it by myself without much of an issue.
I'll go with you.
I don't want you to come with me.
I start moving at 100 feet every 6 seconds towards the town.
Okay. I am going to let Yuri get as far ahead of me as he wants to, and I in my head will just claim that he had nothing to do with helping us when the time comes if he's going to continue to be a brash idiot. That's my thought process.
If Yuri's going to continue to be a brash idiot,
I
that
have
Yeah.
something to
my
tell you.
character sheet.
Yeah.
It basically get rid of all the numbers and just put that down.
Right, yeah. So I'm just going to let you I can't just let you go ahead because then you'll say something fucking stupid
Oh,
before
I'm already gone. I'm already gone.
Oh, dude, he's gone here and he's talking. I mean,
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay with the dude.
Yeah, I'll get there when I get there. We'll let Yuri go ahead, I guess, because I can't catch up to him. So there's nothing. I can
Good
do.
luck.
At this point, it may be better for the rest of us just to show up at the same time and claim whatever reward we were going to claim.
I
Take
mean,
what we can get.
you're the merchant. If what you like, I'll listen to what your
I'm confident
is.
that we can convince some other people to help us out. I'm equally confident that Yuri will ruin this for us and we'll get nothing.
You actually might be surprised.
Yeah.
He did have he does have contacts from my understanding. Maybe like go with him and help out whatever he's trying to do. Like we don't need
Alright,
good people.
I
We just
will
need people who want gold.
Here we go.
regretfully do my best to follow Yuri and see what kind of shenanigans he's trying to get up to.
Here we go.
I'm probably like 1,000 feet away at this point.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to cast charisma blessing, whatever it's called, enhance ability on that.
However, I do have one of the sending stones.
It's true.
I think
I don't
Say has
know.
the other one.
I would cast haste on myself so I could keep up with you, but I don't want to burn a level 3 spell.
Say you could like tell him to be quiet, to slow down, because Vadnius is coming because he has the sending stone.
All right. Hey, Yuri.
Yeah, I'm on my way to get people.
Yeah, I know. I
Make
have a
more
really
gold.
important job for you. Whatever you're doing now isn't important. I have a really important job.
What is
I
it?
need the nearest squirrel to you as quickly as you can get it for me. It's really important. I can't tell you why. I'll tell you as soon as you get here. You're gonna think it's awesome.
You're gonna kill it.
I'm not gonna kill it. It's gonna be cooler than that.
You're gonna kill it in what you think is a spectacular manner. I'm better at killing things than you.
Well, you could show me with the squirrel, but I need the
I'm
squirrel
not gonna
right
kill
here.
a squirrel.
Bring two
Exactly.
squirrels.
Neither am
I,
I.
s- I sound
need two
increasingly
squirrels.
offended.
I need 2 squirrels.
Oh God! Is this one of your human? Are you gonna do a sex thing with it?
I need 2 squirrels.
okay. Say, roll me persuasion, and Yuri, roll me an insight.
Okay.
Hold on. Yuri could get, no. Okay, Yuri. Yeah, you know he's full of shit. You know something else is going on.
God, you're humans. I'm doing what you said. You said get people, and
I
you'll
said
make more
get me
money,
fucking
and I know
squirrels.
people.
God damn it. Just don't talk to the mayor, all right?
Why would I
That-
talk to
that-
the mayor?
That would be so hilarious. Mayor, can you con the sheriff for us?
That's literally the
The
stupidest
sheriff,
thing you've ever said.
just don't talk to anyone important.
Maybe
Deal?
I whisper to say, maybe tell him to wait for Vadnius, who's like coming
No,
up.
Just
no.
wait for Vadnius, all right? He's really good at talking.
No,
you get the
well,
people,
the
we'll get
moment
the
Say
talking.
said, "Don't talk to anyone important," I say "done" and I hang up.
Fuck.
Well, at least he's
Wait, that
implying
means
you're
that he
important.
thinks that I'm important.
Oh fuck!
That's kind of
No,
romantic.
that makes sense to you and Yuri, but no, it made sense to Yuri.
Well, this is my question. How do you hang up on a sending stone?
Put it in my pocket.
Oh, okay. I thought you like would take like a rock from the ground and go clang, like a hang up dial tone.
Oh well, actually, if I can still hear him, I still hear him. I don't know how sending stones work.
I think you have to hold it to your ear, right?
I think so.
Y'all look like a bunch of idiots talking to rocks.
Well, how about this, Yuri? As you put the rock in your pocket, it starts to vibrate, in your pocket because that people are trying to talk to you.
Pick it up, and I say, "This better not be Say."
It's
Just hang
not
up.
Say. I just need a squirrel, all right? I need more of those raisins.
Natural raisins.
I
All
don't know,
natural.
Vadnius. Just, try ketchup to him
I-
if you can.
I put it back in my pocket. I'm like, "What is it with my party and squirrels?"
It's really important.
Or we're going into town anyway. I'll catch haste so I have a little bit more of a chance of actually keeping up with Yuri at this point. So I'll cast haste on myself and head after him.
To make it more to make it more interesting, we'll say that trying to talk and run for Yuri at the same time is hard, so he had to slow down.
Oh,
That's
Right.
fair.
And if I'm using my full movement and haste at the same time, I think I can actually move faster than him.
No, yeah. Let's go with that. And you hear in the distance, "I'm not getting you any fucking squirrels."
I need them. It's really important.
All right. Are we just gonna say that Yuri and Vadnius get to town at the same time then?
I'm gonna say yeah. Let's say like you two meet like a half hour before you both get to town.
Okay.
And you
as
have
both-
advantage on charisma checks as well, for at least the next half an hour.
Okay.
Okay.
As you guys get to the gates, you notice that there's the same amount of guard along the battlements, and there's still 2 guards at the front gates. It's
Hold
just
on.
like normal.
I gotta put on my human costume,
Roll me disguise check.
and that's still based off intelligence.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna have to say yes. You have to be
Alright.
intelligent enough to know what a human looks like in order to.
So that is
apply.
+3 because of my proficiency, and -2 because of my intelligence.
So +1. There you go. Okay. Let's see here.
Put on the beard. I tape my ears back and put on the wig. Oh, okay. Here's the city.
Yes, quite convincing.
Oh,
Oh,
Yuri,
maybe
didn't you
yeah.
say you knew the people you were going to talk to? Why are you disguising yourselves to talk to people you know?
I don't know the city guard.
Why are we just walk past the city? We've done nothing illegal. I've done nothing illegal. We just walked past the city guard.
I like how he changes that. Well, I've done nothing.
I can't speak for Yuri. I don't know who Yuri. I don't know him. So I can just walk by. I know what the hell you're doing.
Because I'm an elf. I mean, I am also a human, fellow part human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Yuri. Who
All right.
exactly were you planning on talking to about this, and where can we find them?
Do we just walk through the gate?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The,
because we have no
the gates
reason
are-
not to.
the gates are open. The gates don't close until about 11.
When we get about 30 feet out of the gate, I chuckle and say, "Stupid humans."
Yeah.
And we're gonna go to a tent that sells harps.
Yes,
Okay.
and you find that very easily, because it's in the middle section where they do all of the selling.
Are you good at talking to things?
Yeah, I
People-
thought We were
Stuff.
talking to this person because you already knew them, though. Are we working from zero? I mean, I can talk to him, but I thought you already knew this person.
I've met him, but you're good at the talkings and stuff.
Yeah.
Fellow part human. And I look around and I just kind of dip into the tent.
Okay. I'm gonna follow him into the tent and give a quick look around, make sure we're alone as far as just me, Yuri, and whoever seems to be in charge of this harp selling tent.
Yeah, as you go in, you notice that the first half of the tent. There's a whole bunch of bigger harps on the left, and like the smaller handheld ones on the right on racks, and that there is a counter towards the back, and you see that there's like a back tent flap, and you guys can hear a noise in the back there as if somebody's like moving stuff around.
Okay.
But
Is
as
there
you
like a
go,
bell? Do I get a bell that I can ring to get him to come out?
no, there is no bell, but but you notice the flap itself is very stiff, so it makes like a dragging noise on the ground. So it's not like you guys snuck in, but I mean, so like after like a few minutes, you see that the kobold comes out there, and you see that the counter itself is kind of low to the ground, so that the kobold would have an easy time to reach it. Yuri he looks at you as he comes out and says, "Oh, hello there. How's your new harp strings working out for you, lad?"
Very nicely.
Excellent.
I got a deal for you.
Oh, what kind of deal would that be?
Allow me to explain the deal, if you don't mind, Yuri. Is that okay? Yeah.
That's a yes.
Okay.
Yeah. He kind of looks over at you there, Vedius. He looks over you and he's like, "Who's your friend? You know the rules."
Honestly, I don't know his name.
Seriously?
He's really talking.
Vadnius is my name.
His name's
you know
Vadnius.
this.
The
Yeah.
kobold just puts his fingers on the bridge of his nose. Oh God, newbies!
He chose to follow me for safety. I had an offer for you. We need a couple of people to come with us and say a certain thing, and they get half of whatever they're given in terms of gold.
And he can't be trusted.
And that's he doesn't know anything besides the deal, which is we need a couple of people, and they get half of whatever they're given.
What exactly do you need them to say, and where are they going?
So
they were. I look over at you, and I'm like, okay.
All right. So here's what happened, sir. My name is Vadnius, and I extend my hand to shake the dude's hand.
Yeah, he'll shake your hands. He's not rude. He stares at you. He has like a cautious look, like he doesn't know if he can trust you yet.
Yeah, that's fair. But I'm about the formal introduction kind of thing. It's how I do business. All right, sir. As I can see, you, much like myself, are a businessman, and this is a business offer for you. Now, the sheriff had a warrant out for the capture and retrieval of a bandit leader. Now, Yuri and a couple of our other associates have gone out of our way, and we've actually managed to capture this bandit leader. They're about an hour outside of the gates. They should be catching up with us here soon. Now, the way the reward was phrased, we think bears exploring. You see, what they told us is that each person who helped to retrieve and capture the bandit leader will receive 500 gold for helping out. Now, of course, there's no way for them to know who was and who was not at the bandit camp unless you've been speaking
knowingly.
Unless you've been speaking to the sheriff recently, within the last couple of days or so, to prove that you have in fact been here. So we're looking for about 2 or 3 people to claim that they were with us, claim that extra couple hundred gold, and obviously you guys, didn't actually help us capture the bandit, but we're willing to let you take, 250 gold just for showing up and saying you did.
So we'd give you half for a favor, seeing as how this is, humans say this is easy money, right? I know humans don't like work. I mean, that's not work for humans, right?
Yeah. As you guys detail the plan, he starts smiling. After you finish, he's like, "Yes, well, the cause could use the coinage, and looks like you do have some smarts there, Yuri, coming to me, because the sheriff does put out undercover patrol people for this type to make sure that things are going okay. And more than one person has tried this before and has been caught and put to work in the mine for over a year."
I grin at my party member. Yeah, you. And I turn back to the couple. Really?
Yes. So I can give you at least two people I know of who will help you do this, and we'll meet you at the sheriff's office tomorrow in the morning.
Uh,
You just need to give them after they receive the gold, they will give you the other half in secret and then depart and bring the gold back to me.
well, for this favor that we're doing for you, selling all these instruments, I'm sure you hear all sorts of songs.
Oh yes, many songs.
Do you know any songs about the Witch of the Fens?
Oh yes, the Witch of the Fens. We've heard many he does air quotes songs about her over the years. They range from being a shapeshifter and going throughout the night stealing children to actually causing the ground itself to rise up and strike down her opponents dead.
Yuri, completely not like completely blank faced, just asks. So she's a druid?
That is not yet known. We everybody just refers to her as the Witch of the Fens. As far as we know, she's been there for the past 400 years. Whether she's the same person or whether it's a title passed down from apprentice to apprentice, we don't really know. We just know that the Witch of the Fens has full reign and power in that area. And the only reason that the town can get through is because of a treaty that they made over 200 years ago.
How
As long
safe are
as
the
as long as they stick to the stone markers, they know which river to take and can get through there safely. If they go off of the markers, many have not been known to return.
but the waters on the markers are safe?
Yes. Now there are the occasional wild animals that attack the caravans from now and then. No more than crocodiles, alligators. I mean, it is still her area, so she allows the animals to roam as they will, but she leaves them alone as they stick to the main marker. Now, whether of course she is evil or good, don't know. Haven't really heard of her actually going out of her way to try to destroy towns or anything, but haven't really heard too much good about her either. But seems many people in this town fear her legend and mainly leave her be.
Turn over to my compatriot and I say, well, Vap lass, do you have any other questions?
It takes me a second because I was just referred to as Vaplas compared to my actual name. And I said, no, it seems as though we've come to an agreement and everyone should be able to work together on this and make a little bit extra coin. Sounds good to me.
Very well. So he goes into the back and comes out with a blank piece of parchment, and he goes and he writes two names. He writes Marcus and Lacella. It's like these are the two men who will meet you tomorrow at the sheriff's office. They're both about medium build and humanoid. You'll notice a harp on their right sleeve sewn into their clothes. So that's how you can tell them apart from other people.
Sounds good to me. Yuri, would you mind letting the others know via the sending stone that we'll be turning in our half-orc friend tomorrow, and that the plan is moving as expected?
Sure thing, Verdness. And I hold up the sending stone and I
Verdun.
tell the party that so we've got it all arranged. Hey,
What?
say, Say, pick it up. Okay. Yeah. Actually, just give me the horse.
All right. I'll give him the horse.
Yeah. So we've got it all planned out. We got a couple of people who will give us half of their take. They've given us some information about where we're going to be going and the path there of which therein lies. Anyway, me and Vablas, we're over here, and just make sure that you say some of the party came in earlier if they're asking about people bringing in chained folk. I don't know. Do humans do that? And I look around. Do humans ask questions like that?
Well,
They won't care. Anyway, some of us are already in here.
should we come in now? Or should we camp out the night?
I think it may be best if you guys camp out the night rather than come right in, so we don't have to explain why we didn't go right to the tournament.
Oh, Vernon Blast has a very good point. He says you should camp out and come in the morning, so they're not asking questions. For something he said, it made sense.
The kobold kind of like chimes in. It's like, well, whether you bring in a person who's chained in the morning or at night, the guards will insist on why he's chained and being brought into the city. And
Really?
if you say he's for the sheriff, then they will insist that you take him straight there, whether it be tonight or tomorrow morning.
Do it in the morning, then we'll have people hanging about, ready to meet up with us as we bring them in.
Okay.
Actually, well, I want a drink. You want a drink, Vardanus?
No, but I will accompany you there regardless.
We'll go back to the tavern where we were staying beforehand. I think it was the Dragon something, and I'll ask the kobold, firstly, his name, and secondly, if the folks can meet us there.
So, well, let's leave our names. Let's leave my name out for right now. He looks over at Vanius. I mean, he likes your plan, but Vanius, but he doesn't quite trust you yet.
I do a very exaggerated wink, and I was like, okay.
He chuckles. Good enough.
It's because he's a kobold.
So
So,
if I was there and if I could hear this, I would tell you to shut the fuck up.
So, Yuri, do you go and take the Ogre's Armpit Challenge for your drink for the night?
No.
No.
I will try to get Vardanus to do it.
I will not.
Oh, come on now. Come on. Roll persuasion there, Yuri. Try and persuade him.
I mean, it's super good. I almost won once, and I didn't even know I was playing. I think it's
I did bear witness to this, and
Not so convincing, Yuri. Sorry.
Yeah. I saw how that happened.
And I suppose we're just setting up camp close to the city.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, how many people? Let's put you on the camp map so you can put yourself in there. So we got Vanius and Yuri missing from the camp.
So Kionese and Horus, just sticking around.
Right.
They're also like really, really close to the city, so hopefully
Yeah.
they don't have to deal with anything too crazy. Like they're less than a mile. They're like maybe a mile away. Like it's.
Yeah, we'll just I would say we'd be within reach. Do we know that the gates close at 11?
Yes, everybody knows that the gates close at 11.
Then at 11:01 we'll go super close to the gate and just camp outside of it, so that we're in the range of the wall. So
So
nothing
you're
can
not
attack
This
us.
is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Hey, we don't allow beggars. Back to the
No,
forest.
there's definitely people watching. Stay in the forest. God damn it. I shouldn't have to explain these things to you.
Quote of the game, dumbest thing he's ever heard, not Yuri.
Why wouldn't we go close to the gates? They're closed.
The gates have people at the top of them, and they look, and I'm doing using my hands to explain this to them. They look with their eyeballs at you.
Aye, and keep watch over us while we sleep. So if something comes to
can I
kill
hear
us,
this?
And see that they have the body, and then, or this dude that we're trying to turn in, they'll be like, "Oh, that's a fucking orc prisoner. Maybe we should do." No,
No, Yuri,
none of that.
No, Yuri, you don't. As they're arguing, they forget to hold the stone the right way, so you don't hear the conversation.
yeah, we're not talking to Yuri anyway, so I don't think we'd be sending it.
Well, I just rolled to see if you guys absentmindedly started arguing and you like kept the stone in the right way and just started yelling into it, but some people do on their phones or walkie talkies.
Like the people at Walmart.
I suppose if you think it's better, we can stay at like the edge of the forest. But yeah, I think it would be safer if we were next to the gate. I don't think it really matters if they can see us or not. But I concede to your judgment. So I suppose we camp in the forest.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
Oni number 3.
No, no place.
Yeah.
All right. So about how far out of the city walls are you camping?
Not that far.
Okay. So do you want to be in the woods, or do you want to be in the woods or out of the woods? Because I know the map shows it kind of close, but actually, the woods are about a mile from the city. They could try to keep that trimmed down of trees so they can keep a good watch.
Make it so that we're not in the like if they can't see us, that's how close we want to be.
All right, so you're 2 days out. Okay,
Bro.
Yeah, but you guys have a good night's rest. I'm not going to pull any counts on you because I did roll, but it didn't seem quite plausible being that close to the city. So we're just going to say that you guys got a nice rest. Got all your spells back, your health is back, and all that kind of fun.
I'm asking very rude questions to my compatriot about his parentage. It's just like, did your mother cast spells on your father? Why? I've talked to Keone about it, but it just doesn't make sense to me.
Damn it, Yuri.
Well, when one adult likes another adult.
Yeah, I'm just whittling away the hours, and I'm assuming I'm just pissing him the fuck off.
Probably.
I'm being just blatantly racist and childlike in that I don't understand why or what or how.
He seems to be ignoring you.
We would have as we're like packing up camp, I'm like, I much like a warm breakfast myself. Should we just head off before we're pretty close to town, so I don't think we need to waste too much time dealing with food and stuff to the rest of them.
Mm-mm.
Sounds good.
And we head to the gate to bring the thing in.
All right. Well, as you guys approach the gate again, like before, you see some people on the battlements on top. You see 2 guards at the bottom, watching everybody as they exit and enter. As you guys get close enough, they stop you, looking at the chains have working, and go, "What is your business here with this individual?"
That's so great.
Very well, very well. Just one moment, and he takes out the whistle and just does a really weird whistle noise, and all of a sudden out comes like 4 more guards, and they're like, here, these four will help to clear your way to the sheriff's office. Very well, very well. So the four guards, like, surround you guys as you guys surround the half orc.
Yeah. So I assume they told us they were going to go to the Dragon Inn place. Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? Hello? Okay, let me see what's going on here.